Hi, I'm Frank Spencer, and I've been helping buyers and sellers navigate the real estate market for over 32 years. Today I want to share a theory I've tested time and time again, one that can save you time, money, and stress when it comes to selling your home. There really are only three reasons homes don't sell: price, location, and condition. Here's the secret. Price can overcome the other two. So if you're preparing to sell, this is a conversation you don't want to miss. Stick around to the end for practical tips that could help you boost your sales price and get your home sold faster. And if you find it's helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more real estate strategies at work. First up, let's talk price. The market shifted. Gone are the days when you could price high, watch buyers outbid each other, and still walk away with rent-back terms and zero contingencies. Today's buyers are smarter, more cautious, and backed by more data than ever. If you overprice your home today, you'll know fast, because the silence will be deafening. No showings, no calls, and no offers. Here's the danger when that happens. Most sellers chase the market, reducing their price slowly over time in hopes of catching buyer interest, but by the time you land where you should have started, your listing's stale, buyer's trust has eroded, and you may have to drop below your original goal just to stay competitive. This kind of pricing spiral eats equity. So what's the fix? Price it right from the start. Study the sold comps, not necessarily the active listings, and the homes that sold in the last 3 to 6 months, especially the last 90 days, because that tells you where the buyers are willing to go and what they're willing to pay. Yes, you might have better finishes, a newer kitchen, or upgraded bathrooms, but upgrades are incentives, not guarantees of a higher price. Think of them as a reason to choose your home, not to overpay for it. Location, you've heard it before. Location, location, location. But here's the truth. The worst house on the best block will often outperform the best house on the worst block. Why? Because buyers don't just buy the home. They buy the lifestyle, the safety, the schools, and the community. Certain location factors are harder to overcome, like homes on busy streets or next to the freeway, near railroad tracks or under a flight path, or adjacent to high voltage lines. Even being too close to a school can be a turnoff. Traffic, noise, safety. But none of this makes a home unsellable. It just means that we have to account for those location challenges in the price, or offer creative buyer incentives like credits toward closing costs, rate buy downs, or flexible terms. Smart pricing levels the playing field for the seller. And finally, let's talk condition. If I've learned one thing over 3 decades of selling homes, it's this. 2 identical homes, one clean and decluttered, one messy and lived in, will not sell the same. Clean home sells first every time and for more. You see, buyers need to see themselves living in your space. Dirty floors, pet odors, cluttered countertops, and broken fixtures distract from that vision, even if they're cosmetic. The subconscious message? This home hasn't been cared for. What else might be wrong? Before listing, make sure that all surfaces are clean and clear. Bathrooms sparkle. Odors are neutralized. And the front entry is welcoming. Cobwebs, dead plants, or broken fixtures, they have to be gone. Fix the little things like dripping faucets, burnt-out bulbs, and squeaky doors. It doesn't cost much, but it sends a signal that this home is move-in ready. home is always on stage once it's on the market. Make sure it always looks its absolute best. So let's recap. Homes don't sell for 3 reasons: price, location and condition, and price is a lever that can overcome the other 2. The right strategy means the difference between a quick sale at full market value and months of frustration and lost equity. If you're thinking about selling, let's have a real conversation about how these 3 factors apply to your home. Click the link below to schedule a free strategy session. No pressure, just expert guidance. And if this video helped you, give it a like, subscribe, and ring the bell. But above all else, don't forget to drop a comment or share it with someone who needs to hear it. Until next time, I'm Frank Spencer, Mr. Chatsworth, and I'm here to help you sell and buy smarter. And I'll see you around the neighborhood.